Hey guys, welcome to Revive Rebuild Garage. A little bit of a different episode here today. I'll show you guys what I bought off Amazon. I don't normally buy tools like what I bought here, but I don't know, it was cheap and we'll see if it works, I guess. I don't really have much money out, so anyways, we'll see what happens. So this is what I bought. The old China special here off Amazon. ZEGJAW quality. This is a pole saw hedge trimmer, 2-in-1, cordless with a charger and battery. You're supposed to be anyways. Let's see what's in it here. So it looked to me online, like, well, yellow and black and stuff, it almost looked like it was supposed to be like a DeWalt knockoff one. I mean, obviously not as good a quality, but I was wondering, where is it? Because I have DeWalt tools. I doubt that these batteries will fit my charger, but I guess we'll see. Not that they're going to be as good anyways, I don't imagine, but... that must be the actual chainsaw blade. Oh, that's the bar. So there's the bar there, 8-inch. Little cover for it. I don't know what this is, maybe that's the... Oh, this is the strap to go around your shoulder here, shoulder strap. There's the chain there. I don't know what's in this box. Oh, it is the batteries. There's the, yeah, that's not going to fit my DeWalt, unfortunately. I was hoping it would, and then I'd have a couple extra batteries, or I could get my DeWalt batteries to fit in this thing, but anyways. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the charger. Oh, it only comes with one battery. Oh, it's gonna be pretty slow going. Waiting on a battery to charge the whole time. Oh well. So this thing was right to my front door was like $203. If anybody wants the link or whatever, I can put it in the description or something. I'll have to get somebody to show me how to do that. I'll have to figure that out, but we're gonna do some testing on her first before I get into doing any of that, because I have a sneaky suspicion that this thing's not going to be that great, but you never know. I don't know. Sometimes you get stuff that's all right. I basically, so here's the actual unit itself. Holy, she got the battery life on her. High performance. But anyways, I need to trim some trees around here, and I was planning on renting a pole saw from a local rental company here. And I was gonna be like $100 for the weekend anyways, for something that I'll never own. And I gotta get everything done that I wanna do in that weekend, or I'll have to rent it twice, so then it'll be $200. So anyways, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just buy a pole saw. And I looked into still ones, and they're like ridiculously expensive, so I wasn't gonna end up going with the gas one. And then I heard people talking about the cordless ones, so I was like, well, you know, I was already gonna spend $100 anyways. This thing's $200, so really, it's only, I already would have had 100 out anyway, so this thing really only is gonna cost me $100. And if I use it for the once or twice that I'm gonna use it, like, I've really basically saved that money. So anyways, I don't doubt that this thing's gonna work. How great, I don't know. And how long it's gonna last, I really doubt that it's gonna have any longevity of use, but well, we'll see. All right, I'm gonna put this thing together, which I don't know, doesn't look very complicated, but I'll put it together, and then we'll see what it looks like all assembled here, and then we'll try her out. So I got thinking of this after I took that out of that bag, because this chain was all coiled up, and I just uncoiled it, and then I thought, oh well, maybe I should show you guys how I do this. Like, I've seen people over the years take a chain off a chainsaw, and you end up with the kinks and the coils in it like this, and the guys are like freaking out, can't get it figured out. And I've actually seen a guy go buy a new chain one time because he thought his was screwed because these coils that were in it, right? Like, you get it all, once you wrap a chain up, it gets these kinks in it and stuff like that. They can be difficult, but like, you can see that this part of this chain is over the bottom. This part's also over top. So basically, all you need to do here is this whole side of this chain needs to come this way underneath this portion of the chain, like this. You just basically need to slide this underneath, pull this part over top, like that. It's gonna kind of get stuck when you do that, but you can just force it with your fingers. All right, we'll pull it like that. Okay, now we have the one out, right? So now this end just has to go over top of this end, and then everything's gonna be kosher here. Just pull that one piece of that chain over. There we go. So like, if you actually look at it, it'll like, you're always only just gonna either have one side over or under the other side. So you just move it. It's gonna get stuck a little bit, so you kinda gotta force it sometimes, but like, you end up with, you can't physically kink this chain with your hands or by putting it in a bag. So it's never a big deal to get it like unkinked or back to being just in a loop like that. So here it is all together. So this thing does actually take bar oil, and here's the cap to fill it. It doesn't take very much. There's actually a sight glass on it too, which is kind of handy. And something else I realized, it's adjustable here. You push these two buttons in, It actually has 3 adjustments there, you can see it. It's on the top one now. There, she's locked in. I didn't really look through these instructions much, but of course I read the safety there. You gotta read the safety, right? This is the funniest thing I've ever read here. Stay alert, monitor what you're doing, and use common sense while using the power tool. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say like 98% of people that bought this one don't have any common sense and probably never ran a chainsaw or anything like that in their lives. So I really like that statement there. And then of course the next one, do not use power tool if you're tired or if you're under the influence of alcohol or medications or drugs, alcohol or medications. I would never do that, so that's good. The old ZEGJAW. Put the battery in it too. The battery's actually, oh, I didn't actually check to see how much it was, what the power was on it. Oh, fully charged. What a deal. So I have the center section in this right now. You can run it without this center section in it. And I guess we'll see how it goes. My recommendation would be probably without this center section in it, because I'll show you what it's like here.
Yeah, start.
Okay. So this is like the whole 15 feet of it here with that center section in. And yeah, I don't know, I don't really, anybody that's ever had a tape measure out 10 feet, this is about the same feeling. Like, feels like the end's just gonna come right off it. It's not sturdy at all. But anyways, we'll try her. I took the center section out because it was like way too flimsy with it on. But we'll test this thing out here and see how it actually works. I've been around chainsaws and power tools and stuff like the majority of my life, so that's why I don't really have any protective equipment or anything on, but like anybody else, you probably should have your proper protective equipment on and all that stuff if you don't really know much about these. That's another thing with these electric saws too. They're super quiet, so people don't think they're dangerous, but they're just the same. They're just not loud, so everybody thinks that they're not a hazard or they're not dangerous. But all right, let's check this baby out here, put her to the test. Oh yeah. Look at her go. Oh yeah. Just power for days. You'll notice like everything on this is plastic. Well, except for that, but even where you put these things together, all plastic. All these threads are all plastic. Everything that hooks together is all plastic. This whole thing's all plastic. This has a steel bolt in the back side of it to hold it together, but other than that, this entire thing is made up of plastic. But Does appear to be getting oil though. There is oil on it. I can see it. So the oiler's working. So yeah, definitely not the highest of quality, but like I think for what I'm gonna do with it, it'll probably serve me all right. I'm gonna test out the hedge trimmer too one of these days and see how that works too, because I got a cedar hedge out front I want trimmed up, and this thing's gonna work better than, I just have one of the plug-in ones, so this will work a lot better than the plug-in one that I have, because it's a pain. You got to carry the extension cord around the whole time with you. And so yeah, we'll come back to this at some point after I got, you know, a few days or weeks use with it or whatever. We'll go from there and see what the quality of this thing is after, you know, 6 or 8 times I use it or whatever. But and battery life too. But yeah, that's the old ZEGJAW. 203 bucks on Amazon is what it was all said and done. I think the DeWalt one was $250, but it was just the pole saw, and I wanted the hedge trimmer too, so I opted for this baby. Plus it was $50 cheaper, and I'm cheap, so you guys will find that out with these videos. I try to do as much as I can with as little money as possible, because I'm trying to support a family and everything else, so plus have fun and get stuff done too. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.